Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Please stand if you're not already standing. And let's warm up our bodies. Let's shake things out a bit. And prepare to stretch. We'll breathe, we'll stretch, we'll tone, do a little bit of balance, and just try to stay well as best we can. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Adding Marie here to join us. There we go. Let's continue to breathe. Nice and tall. Again, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Keeping the feet flat on the floor, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and stretch from side to side, back and forth at your own pace. Feel the stretch up the sides of your body as you do. Having trouble with muting, I think. Sorry. Keep stretching, people. There we go. Now we've got it. As long as you're moving, that's good. Okay, now again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. First, bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion, warming the arms and the shoulders up in particular right now. And then shake those arms out, move your hips from side to side. And now nice and tall, we're going to work our torsos here. Bring those shoulders up by the ears. Keep them back, but up by the ears, no neck. Arms are relaxed. We're just warming our bodies up. Release long arms, long neck. Release, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, bring those arms forward in the parallel position, reaching forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart, standing nice and tall with those abs in tight. Then release and bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Arms can be lower, high, or anywhere in between. We're going to do a variation on the next one. So release and bring the arms forward again in the parallel position, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Don't forget to breathe. Then release back again. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze. If you want to add something here, bend the knees, knees over the feet. Abs are in tight, back is straight, but of course at an angle when you're bent at the hips. Push out through the glutes. Arms can be low, high, or anywhere in the middle. Breathe. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, hold it here with that open chest or arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Then release. And let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and bring the right arm up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring that right shoulder back as you reach, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch of the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to this side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach up. Look up, align the right shoulder, and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing. Then come straight up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that other arm straight up, both arms straight up now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees, knees over the feet, and come into that Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose. Abs are in tight. Look up at those fingertips if you can. Breathing. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. Look at those fingertips if you can. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. We warmed up the mid part of our sector of our bodies. Now we're going to do a brief head and neck. Oh, good. Viv's joining us. There we go. Head and neck stretch here. So just turn in progress. Side to side. Viv, go ahead and mute. I think I just muted you, so that's good. Okay, head to side, and then come back to the center and look up and look down. Look up and down. Press that chin into the chest now. Release, and with the heavy head, roll to the left shoulder. Check the posture, nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Feel the stretch of the opposite side of the neck. Roll back to the center front, press the chin into the chest again. Release, roll over to the right shoulder. Check that posture, shoulders back and down. Feel the stretch up the left side of your neck. Breathing. Come back to the center, press the chin into the chest. Now release. Heavy head back over to the left shoulder. If you have any kind of neck issues, just roll in the front, back and forth as we did. Or if you don't, keep the jaw closed, heavy head, center back. Heavy head, right shoulder. Check that posture. Center front, pressing the chin into the chest. Now opposite direction, releasing that and going to the right shoulder. Keep the heavy head throughout. Center back if you can. Left shoulder. Check that posture. Center front, press the chin into the chest. Release. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, just turn your head again from side to side, roll it a bit, but whatever you do in one direction, try to do the same in the other, just on your own. Making sure you're nicely relaxed and stretched out, warmed up in the upper part of your body. Shake out, moving your hips from side to side. And let's start working down. Shake each foot out like you're shaking water off. And now, let's put the hands on the front of the thighs. And I want you to bend at the hips, stretching forward. Keep your upper arms by your torso so you try not to round. Bend at the hips, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Feet are parallel, no more than shoulder width apart. They can be touching if you want. You can modify by bending those knees, but you'll get a much better stretch if you keep the legs straight. Go to your limit, lengthen that spine, push out through the glutes when you're bent at the hips. Release and relax down now. Keep those abs in tight. Don't forget to breathe. Try to make sure your entire foot, not just the heel and one side of it. Try to make sure you're down, stable on the floor. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the right. You can have your fingertips on the back of your right leg or on the floor or a block. Keep those abs in tight throughout. In a fluid motion, rotate over to the other side, keeping the legs and hips stationary. And stretch on the left side, abs in tight, breathe. Then come back to the center. Let the upper body relax down, abs in tight, no stress on the head and neck. And then slowly round up. One vertebra at a time, head, neck, and arms relax. And as the head comes up, bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, stretch from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Now check that posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Let's work our hips first. So nice and tall. I'm going to have my hands on my waist, or you can put it on your hips if it feels more comfortable. This includes balance, so focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side and lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, bring that knee up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, bring the left knee up in the front, rotate it to the side, lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, right side again. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex. Now, lower, but try not to touch the floor, and then bring it to the side. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, try not to touch, and bring it to the back. Leg is straight, foot is flexed, tighten the glute, point, flex, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left side now. Same manner, bring that leg forward, point, flex, focus on that spot. Lower, try not to touch, bring it to the side, point, flex, lower, try not to touch, bring it to the back. Tighten the glute, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Now, right side again, bring that left knee up. Out to the side. Lower, inhaling to the side. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front, and again, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling left side. Exhale, bring that knee up in the front, rotate it to the side, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, shake out, move your hips from side to side, shake each foot out. I think we're pretty well warmed up, but we're going to work on our hamstrings and glutes a little bit more. And so, feet out about twice the width of your shoulders. Feet pointed forward, slightly out if it's better, because you will be moving to the side. Nice and tall, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the right again. You can reach toward the floor if you want. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left. Reach toward the floor if you did on the other side. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Up, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Hands on the waist or the hips, so push the hips forward. Roll the hips to the left. Roll back. Roll to the right. Roll forward. Opposite direction. Roll right. Roll back. Roll left. Roll forward. Back to the center. Could have my feet up just a little bit more. Arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. See if you can come down a little lower. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat or again reach toward the floor. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left. Reach if you did on the other side. Up, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower to the T position again. I'm going to bring my feet in just a bit now, but toes still pointed out. Bend both knees and lower the hips. Now, see if you can come forward and touch the floor. If not, you can put your hands on your thighs. And come all the way up, inhaling. Exhale, straighten the legs. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake out. And let's take another deep cleansing breath, nice and tall, up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Now we're going to do a chest expansion. So clasp your fingers together behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. I'll give you some options. You can just hold it here if you want, or take a deep breath in. Exhale, arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Up inhaling. Exhale, you can hold it up there or stretch forward, bending at the hips, lengthen the spine, relax the head and neck, arms up high, abs in tight breathing. You can modify by bending the knees if you need to. Listen to your body and breathe. Slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, lower the arms, and if you want, arch back. Again, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathe. Up inhaling. Exhale, you may repeat that or turn the palms down and out so the palms are facing outward. And again, you may hold it there or stretch forward, bending at the hips, lengthen the spine, relax the head and neck, abs in tight, arms up high, breathe. Again, you can modify by bending the knees if you choose. Slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, hold it here with that chest open or arch back again. Breathe. Release, up inhaling. Exhale, shake the arms out and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathe. Check the posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Deep cleansing breath, inhale up. Exhale, reach and come down. Hopefully your posture is nice and tall with those shoulders back and down. And we're going to do a brief sun salutation. So stand at the front of your mat, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. And let the upper body relax down, abs in tight, breathe. Make sure those feet are planted into the mat. Sturdy. And now you have a choice of Ardha Uttanasana with the fingertips on the floor beside the feet. You can modify from the front of your leg. Or Uttanasana with the palms on the floor beside the feet, only bending the knees if you need to. Abs are in tight throughout, and you're breathing.
Now, with the palms on the floor and the knees bent, slide the left foot back to that right lunge. You can modify with that back or left knee on the floor. You can keep it straight if you want. The knee needs to go directly over the foot. You can be on your palms, your knuckles, or your fingertips, or use blocks. I can keep my back more straight if I'm on my knuckles, so do what feels best for you. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. And now straighten that front leg. If you're modifying on that back knee, just straighten it and stretch over it as best you can. If you're not modifying, push that back heel down toward the floor as best you can. Lengthen the spine, abs in tight, breathe. Now bend that knee enough to slide it back to join the left, feet hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet, push the heels down, head between the arms, lengthen the torso and arms, rotate those shoulders down so the triceps are somewhat facing downward. And breathe in this downward facing dog. You can always modify down on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body and breathe. Now lower the hips enough to slide that left foot up into that left lunge. Again, you can modify with the right knee down. You can have your palms, your knuckles, your fingertips on the floor or blocks. Lengthen the spine, knee over the foot, abs in tight. Breathing, head and neck, an extension of that spine. In this lunge. Now straighten that left or that front leg, pushing that right heel down on the floor if you're not modifying. Lengthen the spine and stretch over that straight leg as best you can. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Now bend that left knee enough to slide it back to join the right, feet hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog, abs in tight. And if you're not modifying on your knees, walk your dog, keeping the toes on the floor. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. And at your own pace, walk your dog, feeling the stretch up the back of your legs. Breathe. And then push both heels down. Lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. High on those shoulders. Try to make sure your rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Breathe. And open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor if you choose. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or you can stack your feet on top of each other. You can also bring one foot up if you'd like. Of course, it'd be the top, but options. Focus on your posture and your breathing.
If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable. And then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You want lower that upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check that posture.
Hips back up into the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog. Abs in tight, breathe. Now lower the hips again to that plank just briefly, then bend the knees on the floor, tops of the feet on the floor. Come back into either a puppy pose with the forearms and head on the floor with the rear end up, or slide down to a moon position, resting the rear end on the heels or as close as you can. Abs in tight, breathing. Pick the head up, slide the arms down. Forearms on the floor, clasp your fingers together, come into a low hover just briefly. Actually, we're going to hang here for just a little bit. Low plank, low hover, high on those shoulders. Breathing, abs in tight. You can always modify by lowering the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor, which would basically be an elbow cobra, which we're going to do here shortly. Don't forget to breathe. And now lower those quads and the tops of the feet to the floor. And you're in that elbow cobra, looking up. Make sure you're high on the shoulders. You can come into the Sphinx if you like, putting the palms on the floor in front of you, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathing. You may hold it here, breathing, or palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to a full cobra, high on those shoulders. Look up and breathe. And if you want, you can come into an upward dog with the weight on the palms of the hands and the tops of the feet. Breathing. And if you want, you can raise the left leg up behind you. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale and raise the right. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees enough to plant the toes in the floor behind you. Pick the hips up into the air. Again, come up on those toes into that downward facing dog. Abs in tight, breathing. You can modify on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body and breathe. And now lower the hips enough. You can walk your hands back to your feet or slide the left and the right foot back up, where you started at the front of your mat, into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor beside the feet, or they can be on your legs if you need it. Or you can come into Uttanasana with the palms flat on the floor beside the feet. Only bending the knees if you need to. But keep those abs in nice and tight. No stress on the head and neck. And now you can round up one vertebra at a time if you want, as we did before, or arms at your ears or your sides, flatten the back. You can modify by bending the knees as you come up or just slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, just reach upward or again, arch back, reaching back, looking at the fingertips if you can, and jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Up inhaling. Exhale again, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Breathe. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Shake out, shake your feet out. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. We're going to do a little balance before we get down to the floor. Just a very simple balanced posture. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. I'll do my right side first. If balance is easier for you on the right side, then do the more difficult side, the left side first. Listen to your body. Relax the arms, inhale. Exhale, bring that knee up in front. Hug it into your chest if you can. You can just hold it there if you want to. Don't forget to breathe. And if you want, you can straighten that leg out. And focus on that spot. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Relax and lower, inhale. Exhale, shake out. And we'll do the other side. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bring that knee up in the front. If you can, hug it into your chest. You can hold it here or straighten that leg. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Relax and lower, inhaling. Exhale, shake out. Okay, nice and tall. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. And let's get down to the floor. Hopefully without using our arms for support, but if you need them, come down. Seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Just relax the hands on your thighs. We're going to do a forward bend here. So bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or reach back. You'll be at an angle, but hopefully straight from your hips up to the fingertips. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and stretch forward, bending at the hips. Legs are straight, hands under the thighs, the calves, the ankles, or the heels. Feet are relaxed right now, but those legs are straight. The back is as long and flat as possible. Abs are in tight, and you're breathing.
Point the toes and feel the muscles. Make sure those legs are nice and straight. Flex the feet and feel the muscles. You can wrap your fingers around the big toes and really pull them back if you choose, but it's up to you. Listen to your body and breathe. Keeping the feet flexed, slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and again, lean back if you can. If not, just stretch upward. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, relax the feet, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now we're going to do the old-fashioned spinal twist. So I'm going to do my right side first. Do what's more difficult for you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, first bend that right knee and bring it up. Hug it into your chest. Now bring that right foot over the outside of your left thigh. Torso tall, bringing that right knee in towards your chest. Abs are in tight, torso's nice and tall. Now, take the right hand, put it behind you, or it could be a little bit to the side, it's up to you. And you have a choice here. You can just bring that right knee in towards your body by hugging it in with your left hand, or you can take your left arm, put it on the outside of the right lower thigh by the knee, and bring that arm to the left, turn, look behind you, and breathe, abs in tight. There are lots of variations, but this is just the beginning. Now turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale, release, and both legs out straight, seated stick posture. Legs straight back, straight arms straight, point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left knee or the other knee in. Hug it into your chest, torso nice and tall. Now bring that left foot on the outside of your right thigh. Bring that knee in toward that chest. And now take the left hand, place it behind you or somewhere close to behind you. And you can just hug that left knee into your torso if you want, or take that right arm, put it on the outside of that lower left thigh, turn, look behind you, bring that arm to the right as best you can. Keep both glutes on the floor though. Turn and look, abs in tight, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale, release, straighten both legs up. Seated stick posture, legs straight back, straight arms straight. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet. Now we're going to repeat that with a possible variation. Take a deep breath in, relaxing the hands. Exhale, bring that right knee in again. Hug it in. Place the foot on the outside of that left thigh. Hug that leg in. Now I'm going to take my right hand, put it behind as close as I can. Left arm, you can hug that in, remember, as we did, or left arm on the outside of that left knee, both glutes on the floor. Torso tall, turn, look. This time, if you want, lower that left arm down and see if you can grab the outside of that left leg. Mine's right around the knee. Breathe. And if you want more, bend that left leg and bring it in to the inside, not the outside of your body. Breathing. Then turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale, release, and straighten both legs out again. Seated stick posture, legs straight back, straight arms straight. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, relax the hands, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left knee in now. Hug it in. So the foot on the outside of that right thigh, hug that leg in as we put the left hand back behind as best we can. Or of course, right hand on the outside of that left lower thigh, both glutes on the floor. If you lowered the hand down on the other side, do it on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turning back, abs in tight. Oh, I forgot to bend my leg back. Got to try to be the same on both sides. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Actually, this is a great time to put your knees on top of each other if you can. If you have knee or hip issues that don't allow you to do this, don't. We should have done it on the other side. We'll do it before we stop. So my left knee's on top of my right, whichever leg is, it doesn't matter. We're going to do the other anyway. But my left knee, my left foot is actually pointing out to the right, and my right foot is pointing out to the left. So nice and tall. This is a great hip opener. If you want and if you can place your fingertips on the floor in front of you. If you can't, just put your hands on that leg. If you can get your fingertips there, walk forward as best you can without rounding the back as best you can. Breathing. Feel a stretch. Hopefully. I know I do. Abs are in tight. And of course, continue to breathe. Now you can either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look at your legs, and now we're going to do the opposite. So my left knee was on top. I'm going to put my right knee on top. So now my left foot is pointing towards the right, and my right foot is pointing towards the left. Nice and tall, put my fingertips on the floor in front of me. Walk forward if you can. Just go to your limit. Everybody's different. Remember, you might just have to put your hands on your legs, and that's okay. Whatever you need to do, just go to your limit and hold it. Abs are in tight. Really try to lengthen that spine. Breathing. You either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling. Exhale and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now unwrap those legs, seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold, relax the hands on the thighs again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down, one vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. When your head reaches the floor, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring both legs up. Remember, if you have back issues, to bend the knees and then straighten the legs up. Otherwise, just bring those straight legs up. Keep those shoulders on the floor as best you can. Legs are perpendicular to the floor, lower back is against the floor, abs are sucked in towards the spinal column. Point the toes, flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet, circle those feet round and round, lubricating those ankles. Try to count the number of circles you go, because then you want to change direction and do the same number of circles going in the opposite direction. Point the toes, flex the feet.
Relax the feet, open those legs. Place your hands on the inner thighs and put pressure downward. Make sure that lower back's against the floor and those abs are sucked in towards the spinal column as best you can. If you can keep the legs straight and the shoulders on the floor, bring the hands to the calves or the ankles. Keep that pressure coming, abs in tight, breathing. Point the toes, flex the feet. An option here is wherever your hands are, you can also wrap your index fingers around the big toes. Just keep the pressure on the open legs. If you want, you can roll from side to side, massaging the back against the floor as you roll, no matter where your hands are. Massaging that back, promoting circulation, preventing pain. But remember to go slowly so you use your muscles and not momentum. And don't forget to breathe. Come back to the center. Keep that pressure on those open legs. Put the shoulders on the floor. Release the big toes if you're holding them. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Relax the feet. Slowly relax the legs and bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Arms again at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet again. Circle those ankles just a bit and change directions. Abs in tight, breathing. Point, flex. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor. Slowly and in control. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And as you exhale, slowly bring that right leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet. Now, put the hands on the back of that right thigh. In the event that you're using a towel or a strap to keep the leg straight, just keep holding it with your hands. But if not, put your hands on the back of the thigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and walk your hands up toward the ankle if you can keep the leg straight. If not, just hold it where it is. And if this bothers your back in any way whatsoever, you can always modify by bending the other knee. Knee straight up, foot on the floor. It releases some of the pressure on the lower back. If you don't have back issues, it's not an issue, but if you do, it might. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and bring the torso up toward that straight right leg. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Point the toes. Flex the foot, pushing out through the heel. Breathing. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Lower the torso, inhaling. Exhale, relax the foot, walk the hands back down, bend that knee and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, back against the floor. The legs are relaxed, but the arms are tightly hugging the one leg in. And if you have knee issues and this is uncomfortable, you can always put your hands on the back of the thigh and release that shin. So listen to your body and do what works for you. If you want a little more here, you can bring your head up toward that knee in the embryo position. Lower your head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight right leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor. Breathing. If you're not sure what 6 inches is, check it out. See how close you are. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, slowly bring that left leg up in the same manner, perpendicular to the floor. Modify by bending that other leg if you need to. Listen to your body. If you're not using a towel or a strap, you can put your hands on the back of that left thigh. If you can keep the leg straight, you can walk your hands to the calf or the ankle. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and bring the torso up toward that straight left leg. Abs are in tight. You're breathing. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Point. Flex. Don't forget to breathe. Point. Flex. Lower the torso, inhaling. Exhale, relax the foot, walk your hands back down, bend that knee and hug it into your chest with your arms, half wind releasing position on this side of your body. Modify if you need to. Listen to your body and breathe. And if you did it on the other side and you want a little more, bring that head up toward the knee in the embryo position, keeping those abs in tight. Lower your head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, straighten that leg up, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight left leg down toward the floor, slowly and then just slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhale. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring both legs up. Remember, if you have issues with your back, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up. Perpendicular to the floor, lower back against the floor, shoulders on the floor. Abs in tight, breathe. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the knees, and place the feet hip width apart, knees straight up. We're going to do a bridge posture. This is all working on your core, it helps your posture, whatever you try to bend back a little bit, because all day, in most cases, most of us bend forward. We rarely bend back. So the more you can bend back, the better for your back. If you can do it, and if you don't feel like you can do much of it now, it'll get better if you just keep trying. Even if you don't go very far, it's okay. Some is better than none. So we'll do the bridge posture. Keep the head and neck looking straight up. Don't turn it to the side to look or anything, because you want to protect that neck. But first, press that lower back into the floor, slightly picking up the hips, tightening the glutes, the quads, and the abdominal muscle. The lower body is very tight. The upper body is very relaxed. And you're breathing. Release the hold, inhale. Exhale, and now keeping the head and neck straight, just looking up, I want you to roll the hips up into the air. If you can, bring your hands underneath you, clasp your fingers together and straighten the arms. If you can't, just push down with your hands and get the arms as close together as possible. Then if you can, arch the back and bring those shoulders and shoulder blades and arms as close together as possible. Push down with those arms and up with the hips. Arch that back. And again, if you can, tighten the glutes, quads, and abs. Try to keep those knees hip width apart, just like the feet. Breathe. Now release the hold. Open the arms and slowly round down one vertebra at a time. And as the lower back begins to touch the floor, bring those knees up and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, back is against the floor, legs are relaxed, but you're tightly hugging them in with your arms. And remember, you can modify by putting your hands on the back of the thighs instead of the shins if you need to. But if you can, and if it feels good, roll from side to side, massaging that back against the floor. Promoting again that circulation and hopefully preventing pain. Breathe. Well, time flies when you're having fun. Come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Relax the feet. Place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees. And slowly lower those feet to the floor, allowing the knees to open. Let gravity pull them down. Arms are out just enough so the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. Shoulders are resting down into the surface below. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener posture. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. So if you want, you can just slide those heels on the floor until the legs are straight and let the feet flop out to the sides, and you'll be in the corpse posture. But if you want a little more, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, again, bring those legs up till they're perpendicular to the floor. Lower back against the floor, abs in tight, point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor. Again, slowly and in control. Remember to bend the knees and slide if you need to. And if you haven't already done so, again, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax your body. Let the feet flop out to the side, then you'll be in that corpse posture, palms up. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets as we prepare for Shavasana. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. But now we're going to breathe a bit together. So first, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And then just slowly exhale through the mouth, through slightly parted lips. Soon we'll take another deep breath in together. And this time when we exhale, we're going to fist and flex and tighten everything we possibly can in our bodies, again, as we exhale together. So let's take a deep breath in. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just rest down into the surface below. You may again want to roll your heads from side to side. If you feel like you've lost that most comfortable position,
but if it's still there, just relax. You may want to put something under your knees or under or over parts of your body. You want to be in a position that allows you to fully relax. Close your eyes if they're not already closed. Breathe. Each time you exhale, consciously release your joints and relax your muscles just a little bit more. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. Wherever that safe place might be, you might be alone or with your favorite person or people. Breathe. As we move through your body to relax your muscles and release your joints, continue to breathe. Kind of imagine your body sinking down into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. Focus first on the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists. Relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. And now relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles, release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up your legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Now relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes. Allow those glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you, again, wherever you might be in your safe place. Breathe. Your legs and hips are relaxed. Your arms are still relaxed. Focus now on the lower part of your torso in the back, relaxing the spinal area from the tailbone moving up through the muscles of the lower back as you relax those muscles as well. Relax the obliques of the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades, as well as the spinal column moving up between the shoulder blades, all the way through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest, relaxing the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Breathe. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through that scalp to the base of the skull of the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it's time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees, hugging them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward your knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever is comfortable for you, nice and tall. Bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. Hopefully you all feel better and you got what you needed. So unmute yourselves as I stop the recording, please. Thank you so much.